Is Valentine's Day worth it? Yes. Valentine's Day and holidays are worth it in general speaking terms, even though I totally acknowledge that they are a big consumerism trap and they're very much made up or have evolved into basically buying materialistic gifts or putting up a show to show affection or to remember something. But beyond all that, you have to always go back to if if celebrating something brings joy to people, if it helps them to focus on the lighter aspects of life, it has value. Now, where it doesn't have value is if people get too sucked into the consumerism trap, meaning they have to buy flowers to show they love someone. But sometimes I see joy in people who want to buy flowers for someone. So, I just don't want to allow myself, and I want to encourage other people not to become cynical. Cynical means you just have like a negative mind, that a bitter mind, a bitter heart, that you realize a big part of it's a show. You've been part of the show. You no longer like the show, and so now you're just disgusted by the show, whether the show is Valentine's Day or a holiday. Or I don't want people to get caught in the rat race of the holiday, meaning they have to hurry up and run to the store to get flowers just to show affection. But it's good to recenter our minds on lighter things in life. Valentine's Day is supposed to be about love. It's a disaster as far as relationships and love. But they're also, look, that's part of life, if you want me to sell you on life, hey, look, I'm trying to do the best I can too. There's a season of your life to be in relationships. There's a season of your life to realize you get to a mature place. And even if you have relationships, they're quality and they're above the fray. But when you're young, you may be disgusted now at the holidays and at Valentine's Day because you're older. But when you're young, the reason you are is because when you were younger, maybe you bought into the hype and now you realize you were misled and you're cynical. You may have started going to church and then you may feel a little bit misled. Now you look back, you're cynical. You don't want to be cynical. Whether it's with politics, religion, you want to remain hopeful. Is it hope naive? Look, I don't mean to be so hopeful that, or so naive that you can't fairly evaluate life. And I'm saying, look, a big part of holidays and Valentine's Day and life is a little bit of a show. But you don't want to be a negative person. Once in a while, a little negativity just to balance things out a little bit. I understand that, but you don't want to be an overall negative person. You want to stay positive. You want to be, you want to build up a level of excitement and joy in your life. Now, do I want to go on a date on Valentine's Day? No. Do I want a relationship? No. Do I want to stay single? Yes. So you see me, I got no desire to be in a relationship, but I celebrate Valentine's Day with everyone. Why? Because, hey, look, it's better than some of the other stuff we got to do in life, so just go ahead. I'm not buying anything for you, but celebrate. Put a heart emoji everywhere. Because why? I got no bitterness in my heart. I'm just living life. I'm trying to, I'm in the beach. You could do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just trying to stay positive. But Valentine's Day is worth it. Holidays are worth it. Celebrating your birthday is worth it. Now, look, I don't make a big deal for my birthday, but once in a while when people reach out and they say happy birthday or they send me something, it's nice. It's nice. So I'm human. We all like encouragement. So, just like you like when people celebrate your birthday, you like when people say nice things about you. It's just a way to be nice. And if you don't want to get involved in the whole consumerism of Valentine's Day, just don't, like me. But still stay positive. Say, look, you want to celebrate, praise the Lord. Don't be like, it's consumerism. Blah. Don't get all into that. You're negative. That's negative. Stay positive. Do I believe in Valentine's Day? Hey, look. Do I believe in a tooth fairy? No, but I'm not mad at the tooth fairy. Tooth fairy, whatever. I'm not mad at Santa Claus. I still want to believe, whatever. I want to stay positive. All right? So be in love and, just do your best. I don't even want to say anything negative. I just want to say, look, if you're in love, do your thing. If you're not in love, do your thing. And this is a mindset. This is a lack of bitterness. This is a lack of cynical. It's a lack of a negative mindset that I see on YouTube and on social media, where people are, whether it's about politics, relationships, or whatever, people have been so hurt and disillusioned by life that a bitter root has grown, and that bitterness becomes a backlash towards Cupid or Santa Claus or a politician or a religious guy. Just let it all be. Okay? Speak up when you need to speak up, but enjoy your life. All right? Heart emoji to you. Happy Valentine's Day, and stay single, but do what you want.